Iraqi Dinar Today latest news. The global financial community is currently gripped by a compelling narrative surrounding the Iraqi dinar, a currency that has long been the focus of intense speculation among international investors and a dedicated community of currency observers. The atmosphere of anticipation has reached a fever pitch following an influx of unconfirmed reports detailing a highly significant, yet entirely internal, development within the world's major banking systems. This is a moment where the subtle digital workings of the global financial infrastructure are attracting unprecedented levels of scrutiny, as observers attempt to decipher what these cryptic signals might truly portend for the future of the Iraqi economy and its national currency. Imagine the sheer volume of discussion sparked by the suggestion that private contract rates for the Iraqi dinar have begun appearing on internal banking screens across the globe. These screens are not the public interfaces seen by everyday consumers at currency exchanges. Rather, they are the proprietary systems utilized by professional traders, government treasuries, and large-scale financial networks for structured transactions. The mere mention of this development has sent a ripple effect through social media platforms, specialized financial forums, and online analysis groups, proving once again the enduring level of global interest in the dinar's trajectory and potential for change. It is absolutely crucial to frame this discussion within the context of unverified reports and speculation, as no official public announcement has been issued by the Central Bank of Iraq (CBI) or any major global monetary authority confirming a formal rate adjustment. Despite the lack of an official statement, the sheer number of circulating claims has generated a critical mass of interest. Our objective today is to dissect these pervasive rumors, examine the possible significance of such an internal data appearance, and explore the reasons why this unconfirmed story has so effectively captured the imagination of currency watchers from every continent. For years, a dedicated community has meticulously tracked every available data point concerning Iraq's economic and monetary evolution, analyzing everything from minor fluctuations in the market value to high-level governmental announcements regarding national financial reform. This scrutiny is driven by the hope that the dinar will one day undergo a significant revaluation or correction in its exchange rate. Recently, however, the focus has shifted dramatically from general economic news to something far more specific and technical: the rumored appearance of these preliminary contract rates within the exclusive back-end systems of global banks. These internal contract rates are a separate mechanism from the public exchange rate you might see posted at an airport kiosk. They are often seen as internal placeholders or early indicators used strictly within high-level, structured financial transactions that precede any public-facing policy change. Historically, the surfacing of such internal figures in similar economic scenarios has been viewed with significant interest by analysts, as they have sometimes acted as precursors to broader public market updates. However, it must be stated unequivocally that observing these internal processes in the past offers no guarantee of a similar outcome in the future, and this distinction is essential to maintaining a clear perspective. The current reports are particularly compelling due to the suggestion of a synchronized appearance of these contract rates. Rumors indicate that this activity is not confined to a single bank or a specific geographical region, but is allegedly occurring across multiple global financial areas concurrently. While this remains firmly in the realm of rumor, the very notion of a coordinated, simultaneous update is enough to fuel substantial excitement within the community. Millions of observers who have long maintained a belief in the eventual financial recovery and valuation shift of the dinar are now closely monitoring these digital signals as potential evidence of tangible progress finally being made behind the scenes. A specific focal point of the current online narrative revolves around a precise period of time which many commentators are referring to as the 7:00 p.m. update, according to detailed discussions and alleged insider reports circulating in specialized financial groups. This was the synchronized window during which multiple banking systems reportedly registered these unusual data points. Normally, nightly updates within the global banking infrastructure are mundane, automated processes that occur without notice. What gives this particular report its compelling nature is the assertion that this specific update involved technical recalibration inputs directly linked to internal currency values. In the highly technical environment of global currency trading, such an alleged recalibration is frequently interpreted as a necessary preparatory step, an action taken to ensure that the infrastructure is ready to handle larger changes or to test the system's ability to process new values should an official decision be implemented. As we have repeatedly stressed, there is no official confirmation that a formal rate release has taken place. The information is solely derived from enthusiastic debates among specialized groups. However, the timing of this alleged event, coinciding with known global banking synchronization cycles, is being highlighted by some analysts as potentially meaningful, suggesting a deliberate and calculated internal action. Another layer of speculation centers on the theory of a silent test, the possibility that data was internally populated purely to check the integrity and readiness of the banking systems without immediately going live to the public. This theory keeps viewers thoroughly engaged as they attempt to collectively decipher whether the recorded screen activity was a technical anomaly, a deliberate systems check, or the very first concrete sign of an impending operational change in the currency's status. This technical angle provides an intriguing framework for the ongoing discussion, encouraging individuals to dig deeper into the intricate mechanics of high-level currency system operation. Online experts are working to clarify the specific meaning of contract rates in this particular context. Typically, these internal figures are utilized by central banks, government institutions, and major private banks for complex, prearranged, large-scale currency transactions that are explicitly outside the scope of general public trading. They are not an indication that a private individual can immediately transact at that price. Instead, their alleged appearance serves as a preparatory or signaling tool, suggesting that certain financial systems may have been configured for broader implementation should a formal announcement and decision be made by the relevant authorities. The persistent speculation that internal screens are actively displaying these values for the dinar has naturally intensified the debate within online communities regarding the proximity of real-world monetary reform. Some commentators argue that the visible presence of contract rates is a necessary and logical precursor to a significant public exchange rate change, positing that the internal back-end systems must be completely ready before the front-end consumer market can be updated. Conversely, more cautious observers warn that a mere screen appearance is not a guarantee of a real-world shift, and could easily be attributed to routine system maintenance or hypothetical scenario testing designed to stress test the infrastructure. Despite the inherent uncertainty, the rumor has been rapidly amplified across multiple digital platforms, with community members sharing alleged screenshots, discussing potential timelines, and weighing the various hypothetical outcomes. This consistently high level of engagement underscores the deep emotional and intellectual investment people retain in the story of the dinar, demonstrating the enduring power of this decades-long financial narrative. The story, in its unconfirmed state, serves as a powerful testament to the community's patience and belief in the currency's ultimate potential. Adding significant structural weight to the current intrigue is the undeniable fact that the Iraqi government has been proactively and systematically modernizing its financial systems over the past few years. Online discussions frequently reference the implementation of advanced banking technologies, including new automated teller machines ATMs, the integration of modern banking software, and the concerted development of digital payment systems designed to handle new currency structures. These tangible technological upgrades add a layer of plausibility to the circulating rumors about internal rate updates. The logic frequently articulated within the dinar community is that a fully modernized digital financial infrastructure is a necessary prerequisite for any major currency revaluation or adjustment. Therefore, seeing these systems allegedly reacting to new rates feels, to many, like the final piece of the puzzle falling into place. Actions such as mandating that all local domestic transactions be conducted in dinars rather than the U.S. dollar, and the overall integration of banking technology that adheres to international standards, are viewed as fundamental and foundational steps toward full financial sovereignty. One of the central driving forces behind the intense attention given to these rumors is the profound psychological impact they have on the dedicated community. For decades, those who have held a steadfast belief in a future correction of the dinar's value have scrutinized every tiny piece of news, every bank signal, and every subtle statement from officials. This latest rumor about internal contract rates, even if purely speculative, has powerfully reignited hope and anticipation, serving as a powerful reminder of the profound, long-standing emotional investment many individuals hold in the outcome of this asset. International financial forums have also placed emphasis on a specific technical detail concerning the visibility of these alleged rates. Should such internal contract rates genuinely be visible, their access would almost certainly involve a sophisticated multi-tiered access system. This means the earliest users to view or utilize these preliminary rates would likely be large institutional investors, government agencies, or managers of specific projects, rather than private individual holders. This technical concept of tiered access deepens the fascination as viewers contemplate the complex, behind-the-scenes financial machinery required for a potential global currency adjustment. This speculation regarding a tiered access structure fosters a pervasive sense of anticipation among private holders, who often theorize about their position in the subsequent phases, frequently termed in these online communities as Tier 4. While there is no public confirmation that such formal tiers exist, the concept has become a key element of the current discussions. These debates about the operational flow of a potential release contribute significantly to the overall excitement, framing the lengthy waiting game as a structured, almost dramatic narrative where every participant feels a designated role in the future outcome. Furthermore, financial commentators on social media are drawing parallels between this rumored contract rate appearance and previous historical moments in other countries where internal rate testing preceded broader public releases. Analogous internal system activities have been noted by economic historians in contexts involving other national currencies undergoing significant reform. While entirely conjectural, this comparative approach allows observers to contextualize the current speculation within a framework of plausible historical patterns of currency, behavior, and technological readiness. The precise timing of the rumored activity is also seen as fundamentally critical to the ongoing narrative. The fact that the reports converge around a specific synchronization cycle, the 700 p.m. update, is viewed as highly significant, suggesting a deliberate data injection rather than a random technical error. Online communities are actively analyzing the implication of this timing, theorizing that a coordinated update across various time zones could signal careful, high-level preparation by global financial authorities. This narrative transforms a technical banking procedure into a dramatic, time-sensitive event, keeping the audience hooked and watching the clock. In conclusion, the overarching narrative of the Iraqi dinar today is defined by a blend of patience, rigorous observation, and heightened anticipation. While the core rumor of contract rates appearing in internal banking systems remains unconfirmed and should be viewed with caution, the story has undeniably re-energized global interest in the dinar and the wider subject of currency speculation. As this fascinating discussion continues to unfold, it reminds us all of the enduring allure of a potential transformative financial event, keeping a dedicated audience captivated across the world.